What is up, guys, and welcome back for episode 6 of our Pokemon Sun and Moon competitive analysis series. Today up we have Magearna, a steel and fairy type Pokemon with the new ability called Soul Heart, which raises its special attack whenever an opponent or a mon on your side of the field faints. I don't know if that applies to Explosion as well, but if it does, that is an absolutely amazing ability. It also gets a signature move, which is basically dropping a Draco but fairy type called Floor Cannon. Looking at this thing's appearance and stats, it looks like someone tried to make a man-made version of Diancie and it got stuck halfway between Mega Evolving.
I sure wish I was a real boy, like you. Yeah, and the only way I can become a real boy is to devour the flesh of a real boy.
Yeah. So anyway, let's read these stats off. It's got base 80 HP, which is pretty decent, not bad at all. Base 95 attack, which is actually a really usable stat, especially since it gets access to shift gear. Base 115 defense, which is phenomenal. Base 130 special attack, which is absolutely amazing. Base 115 Spadef, which is equally as phenomenal as it was in defense, and unfortunately has only base 65 speed, which is kind of bad. Not even kind of bad, it's pretty bad, but because it has access to shift gear, it can easily take care of that. And its speed tier is actually still nice enough to run specs because it is the same speed tier that Magnezone is in. Alright, now that we've looked at the stats, let's take a look at some of the sets I've come up with. Set number 1 is going to be a choice spec set. Timid, max special attack, and max speed. You got Floor Cannon as its hardest hitting move. It's pretty much like I said, dropping a Draco. It's an absolutely fantastic stab move to have. Flash Cannon's a reliable stab that doesn't have any drawbacks. Aura Sphere is just for coverage, and you can either use Volt Switch to keep momentum on this, similar to how Magnezone would be used, just with a more offensive moveset, or Ice Beam, which will be able to hit the likes of Garchomp, Landorus, or anything that's flying. And it's just another coverage move. Alright, our next set is going to be another choice set. It's going to be Choice Scarf this time, same EV, same nature, and generally the same exact set. Only difference being, having a Scarf on this with being timid, it actually outspeeds Tornadus Therian, so it's in a really comfortable speed tier, and you still have Volt Switch so you can gain momentum when people are going to switch out on Floor Cannon or Flash Cannon. They also have to wonder if you're going to have Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Energy Ball. This thing gets a really nice special move pool. These just have the best coverage in my opinion based on the OU meta, which I'm pretty sure it's going to land in. It's got a really nice defensive typing and defensive stats, as well as a really broad move pool, so I really don't see why it wouldn't be OU. Anyway, Aura Sphere will be able to knock out or 2-hit KO Ferrothorn after rocks. Floor Cannon can OHKO Landorus T if it's Choice Scarfed after rocks. Flash Cannon, again, is just a really nice stab to have, and Volt Switch just gain momentum, Ice Beam for coverage. Alright, this set is my personal favorite. This is the late game cleaner set, or late game sweeper. Generally the idea is it is very easily bulky enough to take any hit to allow it to set up a shift gear, and after that shift gear it outspeeds every Pokemon that is not boosted or scarfed. It will allow you to hit everything that is generally coming up against with these 3 moves. Floor Cannon is desirable for if you want to get a really big hit off, or you need that added power to be able to knock something out. Dazzling Gleam is just so you don't get that special attack drop and you can continue your sweep. Life Orb lets all of these moves hit monstrously hard. Aura Sphere is just really nice coverage paired with Fairy, and then Thunderbolt on top of that hits other things neutrally or super effectively. Generally you want to use this set after most of the Pokemon are within 2 KO range, or they've just been whittled. Floor Cannon again will lower your special attack, so even if you do get a kill with it, you're still going to be at -1, so that's kind of something you want to keep in the back. Dazzling Gleam is better for this set if you want to have a prolonged sweep. Aura Sphere is just a really nice move in general. I'm so glad that I was able to get it. I really wish you got Earth Power as well, but Aura Sphere is really nice just because it pairs so nicely with fairy type moves, and I could totally see this set being an absolutely devastating, especially in like League format, where what you draft, you want something with versatility, and it gets Bolt Beam as well as a really strong stab move and other coverage moves. So I'm really looking forward to using something like this in OU, especially in League format. I'm actually going to probably draft it if we get around to any Sun and Moon Leagues. So yeah, this one was definitely my favorite one to think up and make. Alright, this set isn't anything too special. This is just the utility lead set or support set. You're going to be running Light Clay or Custap Berry, Impish or Bold Nature depending on which moves you want to choose, and 252 in HP, 252 in defense, and 4 in Spadef. I chose defense as being the primary focus for adding bulk just because its only weaknesses are fire and ground, and you gotta think that the majority of the Pokemon that are going to be threatening this out, and the majority of typings that Pokemon get as far as super effective damage for this is going to be ground, and that's going to be Earthquake. So I just feel like it behooves it more to have more defensive bulk, as well as having a really nice defensive typing so that it can come in on a lot of things. Yes, you will be threatened out by a lot of special mons and special fire mons, but even if you did add the bulk there, you're not going to be able to take it, so you might as well switch out anyway. So yeah, basically the set is going to be light screen, reflect, floor cannon for just a really nice powerful move to get off before you blow up, or T-Wave just to slow other Pokemon down and just to shuffle people's teams around, make it easier for the game to commence. Light Clay allows you to keep light screen and reflect up for a really long time. You should be able to get both of these off. You might not get to explode though. Test That Barrier allows you to get at least one screen up, and more often than not be able to either boom, T-Wave something, or get both screens up and have that be reliable. So I just think this set would be nice on more offensive teams or something that you want a suicide lead to let you set up with whatever comes in next. So I really like this. I could see myself using it as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm really enjoying the series. Again, thank you guys so much for the support. Please send me sets. I really look forward to using those sets and featuring them on here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Please leave a like and subscribe. Peace.